Hello, this is my replay analysis for Phase Plays, Chimp 1 and 2's I believe. In this replay analysis, I'll be trying to point out every mistake that I consider relevant enough for this player, focusing mostly on the decision making rather than mechanics. I would like to send a shout out for Phase Plays for sending me this replay, and also for Joey, who was his teammate. So let's get into this. There's already something I can point out here. After the kickoff, the ball pinched towards the sidewall, slightly towards the opponent's side, and that means that if the opponent was cheating the kickoff, they will probably get to the ball first. So, in this situation, you want to be facing your net in case they go for a shot. This was a very risky play, jumping for the ball with low boost. If the opponents had beaten your teammate to the ball, you would have been overcommitted in their corner. A better alternative would have been to take your time with the ball. Look at the opponents. If they're challenging, go back, because your teammate would have had a good position in boost to defend any balls that come to the net. If they aren't challenging, then try to take control of the ball. One of the ways to improve your overall game sense is to improve your vision. That means looking at the players and the ball before making a decision. This is going to be the main reason for most of the mistakes made in this match. If you had used reverse cam for a moment, you would have seen that the opponent was far away, going for boost, meaning that you have time. A lot of boost was used here for no reason. There was no pressure for you to rush to the left side of the field. Saving boost will make it so you have more impact on the play. Considering that the teammate is in the air with no boost and the opponent is close to the ball, the best decision here would have been to fake challenge and cover the potential shot on goal. Here, there was no reason to shoot the ball immediately. Even if you had actually hit the shot, it would have been from too far away to actually be a threat. Both opponents are on the right side of the field, meaning the left side is free to take control of the ball. Taking control of the ball was a good decision, but after that, the opponent was waiting on the goal line, meaning there was no need to hit the ball as hard and as fast as you can. Keeping the ball close to you would have made your play much more impactful. Hitting the ball into the opponent is never good. It's always better to make them hit the ball into you. This is another example of having to look at the opponent before making a decision. They were closer to the ball, so the best thing to do is to grab the side boost. After your teammate got demoed, going for a power shot is risky because you're basically flipping yourself into the opponent's corner without a teammate to help you if anything goes wrong. Taking time with the ball and not flipping into the opponent's corner will ensure that you are able to recover from this. Your teammate has overcommitted here, meaning that you're the last man, and in general, you want to avoid challenging as the last man until your teammate comes back to help you on defense. The ball bounced away from the wall, so going up the wall and jumping makes your area much harder and inefficient. Jumping from the ground would be better in this case. And again, there was a lack of vision for the opponents here. They were far from you, so that means you don't have to turn away from the ball and then head it away. Staying close to the ball is the better approach here. It is unfortunate that you got bumped on your way back, but you should have been going towards where the opponent wants to take the ball, and not where their car is. This challenge did end up working, but it was only because the opponent had a bad dribble. A lot of time was spent here without giving them any pressure, and the challenge itself was pretty slow. Instead, try to fake challenge at least once, and maybe go for a real challenge when you see that the opponent has lost control of the ball. Getting the side boost was actually not needed here. Going directly towards the ball and grabbing pads along the way would have meant that both of you and your teammate would have been present on this play. And also, don't expect your teammate to be ready for a pass after you took away their boost. Slowing down a bit here would have made the save much easier. Same thing here. Opponent was closer to the ball, so fake challenge and cover their shot. You didn't need to shoot the ball away in this case. Taking it back and controlling it will ensure that you keep possession. The opponents were far away, meaning that you could have grabbed the side boost. This was a double commit. If you had looked at your teammate, you would have seen that he was turning towards the ball, meaning that he would go for it. This is similar to the second mistake I pointed out, jumping for the ball with low boost. Try to take your time with the ball. This is again a pretty risky challenge. When you're up by a goal with 10 seconds left, try to avoid taking risks. My overall advice for this player is to work on their vision. So if you're going to take away one thing from this video, that should be to look at the players and the ball before making decisions. And this is it. I hope I was able to help you face or anyone else watching this video. Bye.